Dungannon, what have you got to offer?
I've seen loads of stuff already on Instagram about it, and I'm really excited to try it. Let's find out.
Crispy chicken breast, that sounds right up my street, to be honest. Brisket dog. Nice.
This has got to be the best looking takeaway interior I've been in a long time.
Thank you very much. Bag secured, it smells great, and there are lovely people in there. I'm so excited to try this out.
Absolute feast here from Moghra. I'm really looking forward to trying all this stuff. Now we just need to find ourselves somewhere to sit. Let's see what we've got. Look at all that food. I'm so excited to try this.
This looks fabulous.
This is one of the specials, the cauliflower samosa.
Yeah, okay. Here we've got crab mac and cheese. Never tried it, and that looks class. Unreal.
And this is the chicken wings, legs, and breast. Look at that. And the poutine fries, which is essentially a Canadian cheesy gravy chip. Amazing. And a honey mustard dip. And Coley. Coley's like a sustainable fish. Coley croquettes. Those look incredible as well.
Brisket dog. Well wrapped. And that is a mouthful. And last but definitely not least, we have delicious looking truffle fries.
Look at this absolute feast. I don't even know where to start. Okay, first off I'm going to try these Coley croquettes. Those are beautiful. Fantastic. And then let's try a cauliflower samosa. I think that counts as one of your 5 a day. Tasty, crunchy, not too spicy. Amazing.
Samosa time. These are known across the world for being crunchy and delicious. And let's see if Dungannon lives up to the hype. Maybe actually, if you come in a little closer, you might be able to hear the crunch. And ever since we existed as humans, we have always been looking for that perfect crunch. And we are getting so close to the perfect crunch with this. Love it. I've got the crab mac and cheese. Look at all that goo. Yes, please. I will try that again.
I'm really excited to try this one. This is the crab mac and cheese, which has been like breadcrumbed and deep fried. And if mac and cheese isn't good on its own, and it's not amazing if you put crab in it, if you deep fry it, it must be spectacular. So let's find out. It's like an arancini bowl, but with mac and cheese. Amazing. Got poutine fries here, which is sort of brisket, gravy, cheese curds. Smells lovely. And proper chips as well. There's none of those shitty chips that are frozen. These are proper homemade chips, which are amazing. And look at the amount of gravy in the bottom of that.
Wow.
If you love a gravy cheesy chip, this is the best one you're ever going to get.
Do you know, I've actually never tried poutine ever before. I've heard a lot of things about it, some interesting things. So I'm actually pumped to try this, to be fair. Wow. You've got cheese, meat, gravy, and chippies. Spot on. Wow, that's something I can actually knock off my to-do list, is to try this. Good job. Next up, I'm trying the truffle fries, melted with lovely Parmesan cheese. This all smells delicious as well while I'm eating this. Love it.
I'm gonna have to try these truffle chips as well, because again, I'm used to truffle and Parmesan fries being those shitty frozen ones, but these are proper homemade chips, and that Parmesan has actually melted on them, which again, half the time it's like glorified sawdust on them. Those are delicious. I'm not a massive fan of the flavour of truffle. I don't know why everyone's obsessed with it. The truffle oil doesn't even really have any truffles in it, but the Parmesan on them's great. Next up we have chicken. Now I think I must have 1 or 2 chickens worth of meat in here. They smell great. The coating's crispy. It's been sitting in the box for a while and it hasn't gone soggy or anything. It looks fantastic. Let's see what it tastes like. Tasty and full of flavour because it's not just chicken breast, it's chicken thighs and chicken legs. It's got a lot more flavour to them than chicken breast, and that is delicious. It's like a better, classier version of KFC.
I actually love chicken, and the ones we picked up here, they are literally laughing at me to try it out, and I am very excited. Look at that. Look at the size of that. It's very crispy, it's looking crunchy, and I'm excited. That is spot on for me. I'm a big chicken guy, and that fits right into my lifestyle.
I didn't want to say it.
I'm looking at this brisket dog. It's smiling at me. I mean, just look at all the stuff you get out of it. Just the right amount of sauce to meat ratio. Let's get stuck in. Crispy, crunchy, and really soft bread. Good job, lads.
I'm gonna have to try some of this brisket dog as well. That looks amazing. It's got like red cabbage in it, crispy onions, shredded beetroot, or shredded brisket, and mayo. Smells great. That is delicious. It's really savoury, and the brisket's not tight. Sometimes you get places where they don't cook the brisket for long enough. That's been cooked for God knows how long, but it tastes absolutely delicious. And I was always taught not to speak with a mouthful.
Coolly. This is the sustainable fish. You know, I love me a bit of sustainable fish. I mean, in this day and age, who doesn't? Give it a wee dunk into this lovely sauce, which is probably also sustainable. Shout out to the boys. Wow. Wow. That really does taste like sustainable fish.
We haven't tried yet is the kimchi. Kimchi is fermented cabbage from Korea. It's really good for you because it's got loads of microbiotics and things that Yakult has, but it's better than them. But it's really spicy as well. Let's see what it tastes like. Delicious, zingy, spicy. It's got that proper savoury flavour, which is the cabbage in it. Beautiful.
This is all top quality food, but the brisket dog is my favourite, which is actually a surprise. I wouldn't have thought going into this that this would have been my favourite one, but it's got everything right. The crisp, the crunch, and the delicious sensualness of this.
And to finish, we have a salted caramel panna cotta. Now, I don't know any takeaway anywhere that does a panna cotta. Panna cotta is proper, like, posh restaurant food. To find that in a takeaway in a wee cardboard tub is a really good idea. It looks delicious. It's still got the jiggle, which is what you want in a panna cotta. Let's see what it tastes like. That's delicious. It's got a really nice tart top to it, the crunch of the biscuit, and then look at the panna cotta itself there. That's exactly what you want. That sort of level of gooiness is to die for. What an amazing end to a meal.
Oh yeah, it does have the jiggle. Look at it go. Bro, that is spot on. I don't know what goes into panna cotta, but that's going into me. Thanks to the guys for giving us such a great feast here. It was actually great to try all these different little things that a takeaway does here in Dungannon. My personal favourites were the brisket dog dipped into the honey mustard, and then that dessert at the end was actually such a palate cleanser. I would happily go there again and get that exact combination. And having said that, this was all absolutely delicious.
That whole meal was amazing. To be fair, I loved all of this. It was a really good collection of stuff. A lot of these places that do like street food, you find that maybe 1 or 2 things are good, and the rest of it's all right, passable. Maybe it looks good on Instagram, but doesn't taste great. This all looks good on Instagram, but it also tastes amazing too. And there's proper like skill has gone into this. Things like a panna cotta, things like that crab mac and cheese that have been panko breadcrumb. That takes skill. That takes someone who actually knows what they're doing. The brisket is cooked by somebody who knows what they're doing. And I would like to have all this again tomorrow, please.